Hi Sagittarius, how are you? This is going to be a reading for mid-December 2019. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a collective reading. I'm picking up on multiple energies. Only take what resonates for you. If I say a scenario that does not sound like your life, it may sound like someone else's life who's watching. So always take into consideration that there are multiple people watching these videos. What doesn't resonate for you may resonate for someone else. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can email me at canceriandivinelightlovetarot@gmail.com. Personal readings are 1 hour long. We tap into your energy specifically, and we do a spiritual conversation, and I'll do a natal chart analysis on you and your person. I will give multiple scenarios, so if I say something that doesn't sound like you, focus only on the parts that sound like your life. Remember that everything I say can be vice versa. Roles can be reversed. It could be you or your cross watcher. If you see that this reading does not resonate for you, check out your moon sign, your rising sign, your Venus sign videos to get the collective message. So let's see what you have for December. What is the past energy for Sagittarius? Please show me. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Past energy. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Too many cards. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Past energy for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Past energy, please show me. Past energy. You could have been dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in the past. The Magician in reverse is someone who is a manipulator, who doesn't speak the truth. Okay, so either you were being tricky and sneaky with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or they were doing this to you. Okay, the Magician in the reverse is the Magician is the Gemini energy, but in the reverse, it's a sneaky, someone who is like, they try to seem like they're so innocent, but they are not. Okay, they are a tricky, sneaky person, like a snake, like a quiet cat that will sneak up on you when you least expect it. Okay, so this person, either you or your cross watcher, was not very honest and sneaky, but people don't realize that. Okay, the Magician in the reverse is a very low-key sneaky person. So people think that they're such a wonderful person and such a great person, and wow, what a great, woman or man. But in reality, secretly, they are sneaky, manipulative. They'll twist and turn things around so that they benefit because they're selfish, and they'll make other people look guilty when they are guilty. So is this you, or is this the cross watcher? You also have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a feeling of regret. So somebody feels bad for what they have done, or feels bad for, something that happened. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Clarify. Present energy for Sagittarius. So if you have someone who did this to you, they could have felt bad about it, okay? Or if you did this to them, you feel bad. Whoever did this sneaky behavior where they were, pretending to be something that they weren't, they feel bad. They regret it. Present energy. Present energy. You could be wanting to travel. The Eight of Cups in this deck is different than the Rider-Waite deck. This is someone who is either wanting to travel or also has lost interest in their current situation. So if you're not wanting to travel, you could be bored or feeling like you've lost interest in the person that you're dealing with. Okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. You could be wanting to travel to see a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You could be watching them on social media. Okay, this is the stalker card. Okay, stalker alert. The Page of Swords is someone who's watching carefully on social media, watches everything that they're doing. So are you watching a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio on their social media? Or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is watching you on social media? Is the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius bored with their scenario, bored with the situation that they're currently in, and watching to see what you're doing on social media? You could have these placements in your chart, you know, air or water, but this is somebody watching closely on social media, okay? Watching your Instagram, your Facebook, your Twitter, your whatever you have, Snapchat. And this is someone who wants to travel. So either you want to travel towards a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you are just bored with the scenario that you're in, or you have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who could be bored or wanting to travel towards you. We're going to clarify. Future energy for Sagittarius. Future energy for Sagittarius. The Hanged Man. You could have a Pisces on your mind, Sagittarius. Do you have a Pisces on your mind? Are you watching a Pisces on social media? If not, this is Major Arcana, the Hanged Man. So this is someone who is deep in thought, in stagnation mode, not taking any kind of movement, but in thinking mode, and also someone who's looking at things from a different perspective. Maybe you have a Pisces who's now looking at you or thinking about you in a different way. Everything I say could be vice versa. We're going to clarify. Future energy for Sagittarius. I see a lot of cups. So Sagittarius, you definitely have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who you were dealing with, or you are dealing with, or still dealing with, okay? However it resonates. Knight of Pentacles. You could be contemplating some kind of work opportunity. So maybe in the future you have a work offer, and you're going to think about it and look at it from different perspectives to decide if you want to take the offer, okay? Let's see. So, who is this sneaky person? Let's find out. I love a good mystery. All right. Holy Spirit, please show me clear, concise messages for Sagittarius. Why is the Magician in reverse? You could, so many cups here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, okay. There could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who's being sneaky about communication. Because you are fire, Sagittarius, okay? You are a fire sign. And the Eight of Wands is communication. This is communication through texting, you know, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever kind of communication this is. Scenario number one, somebody is being sneaky or manipulative in the way that they communicate. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Scenario number two, you could have walked away from someone because the Eight of Cups is walking away. You could have walked away from someone because of the sneaky behavior. Why is the Five of Cups here? Why is the Five of Cups here? Page of Swords. Again, social media. Watching on social media, speaking through social media. So these two cards together is communication through social media. So you don't see the person eye to eye, but you communicate through social media. This is social media, this is communication and messages. So you are messaging this person, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, whoever resonates, through social media. So you could be secretly communicating with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio through social media. Scenario number two, you could be having if you were dealing in the past with someone who is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, who you've cut communication off because you felt very disappointed from them. They were lying and cheating and manipulating somehow the scenario. They could be wanting to communicate with you, or you could be wanting to communicate, but there's a lot of stalking energy here. Somebody is watching someone very closely on social media and communicating, or will be communicating, okay? If you haven't done it already, it's coming. But this is communication through social media. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Why is the Eight of Wands here? Too many cards, but I see a lot of water. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So, too many cards, but I see a message. Page of Wands is a message. Four of Wands in divine timing. There's someone who is going to be speaking to someone, okay? Someone is reaching out to someone. There's messages going back and forth. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Please show me. Why is the Eight of Wands here? Please show me. You feel like you have victory with them. Piscean energy. Pisces. Pisces. Scenario number 1. This is Pisces, but this is also secrets. Things that are done in the dark, nighttime, when you're all by yourself, alone. You know, what do? You secretly message this person on the internet, social media. Okay. If this is not a Pisces, this is things done in the dark, secrets. So secretly, somebody could be wanting to message you or communicate with you. Secretly, you could be wanting to communicate with somebody, okay? But there is communication between you, Sagittarius, and possibly this Pisces. This is Pisces. If not, it's someone who is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And this is going through social media. So somebody could be wanting to secretly message you, or you could want to secretly message them. The Moon card represents secrets, things that are unknown. Why is the Moon card here? Why is the Moon card here? You could be heartbroken over this Pisces. They could be heartbroken over you. Maybe secretly the Pisces has feelings for you. Maybe Sagittarius, secretly the Pisces is heartbroken over you, misses you, wants to speak to you, communicate with you. If not, you could have a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who's heartbroken over you, okay? And this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is going to secretly communicate with you through social media and is watching you very closely in Snapchat or Facebook or Instagram or whatever it is. Okay, communication through social media. Secretly. Okay, so either you have an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra secretly going to communicate with you, or you have a Pisces going to communicate with you through social media. Why? Because they have feelings for you. Small love. Why is the Page of Swords here? Page of Swords. Look at this. King and Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh boy. So, scenario number 1, Sagittarius. If you were dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who secretly went off and disappeared, ghosted you, they could have possibly went to maybe get married or went to a relationship, and stop showing you emotion. And they had some kind of problem with the person that they're with, 5 of Swords. This is a quarrel, a fight, an argument. And 9 of Swords and 9 of Cups in reverse, they stopped showing emotion. But this is some kind of couple here. Okay, so you could have had a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius who there was arguing and fighting with. They could have ghosted you. They're going to be secretly messaging you. Okay, scenario number 2. If you are currently single, you could be possibly getting into a relationship. The King and Queen of Pentacles means the same suit, a relationship of 2 people in the same suit. Okay, and this person could be watching you on social media. You could be dropping this Pisces. Okay, so if there's a Pisces or Cancer or Scorpio in your life, you could be dropping them because there was a lot of arguing and fighting with that person. And now you're going to go and take on this new relationship with a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So multiple scenarios because everyone's on a different page. But there is an offer here. Okay, I do have Knight of Pentacles and Hangman. So you're going to be contemplating and thinking about a possible offer. Why is the Hangman here? The Hangman, Ace of Cups, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So you have an offer from someone and you are not going to be single, okay? And this is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So you could be receiving a love offer from an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and this person wants to give you a solid offer. The Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving knight, but when they give you the offer, it's a solid offer. It's long-term, okay? They're going to give you this offer. You're going to think about it. You're going to sit and think about it and wonder, you know, if you take this offer. It's up to you if you take the offer. Scenario number 2. You have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who is in a relationship. They are not single, okay? You have a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who is not single. They are in a relationship, but you still communicate with them secretly. Possibly could be a Pisces. And you communicate with them in social media, okay? You communicate through social media. And this person is not single, but you still communicate with them, or vice versa, right? You could be in a relationship and they still communicate with you, even though they don't respect that you're in a relationship. You know, one thing that you have to understand, look at you at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius. One thing that you have to understand is that if this is you or your cross watcher, if you, Sagittarius, are trying to manipulate or, you know, interfere in somebody else's relationship because you want that person and you try to sabotage or ruin their relationship, what's going to happen is that you might cause problems for that person in the relationship, but at the end of the day, you're going to face karmic debt where you're going to have to deal with a person who's going to come into your life and do you much worse. In retrospect, if this is being done to you, Sagittarius, if you're in a relationship and somebody else who is an outside force is trying to intervene into your life and you know, involve themselves into your relationship or maybe possibly ruin your relationship, they have to pay karmic debt. If people don't respect that there are, you know, others in relationships and they back off and they try to, you know, secretly communicate with people. Now, it also is up to the other person who's in the relationship if they entertain this, okay? So if you, Sagittarius, are trying to reach out to somebody who's in a relationship and they talk back to you and they respond to you and they don't ignore you and you send them a message, they send you back a message and they entertain you back and forth, the two of you will pay karmic debt. And then the person who is being, you know, betrayed, that person will be released, removed, and that will have very good karma and meet somebody much better than the two people who are being sneaky. And best believe that whoever the two people who are being sneaky, 3 is a crowd for a reason. The 2 people who are being sneaky behind somebody else's back, even if those 2 people end up together, they will never be happy. They will never be prosperous. They will always have to pay karmic debt because they deceived the 3rd person. They will have to pay karmic debt and the relationship will not prosper. It will not grow. They will not be successful in their relationship. They will actually fail. Okay? So I could be talking to you or your cross watcher. So take what resonates. What I see here is that someone is trying to ruin, or not ruin, but interfere into somebody else's relationship. Okay? Because there is a couple here. There is a couple here. So somebody is already in a relationship. You or your person or somebody, okay, is in a relationship. So let me know in the comments. Are you in a relationship and somebody who is an outside person, possibly a Pisces, trying to come in and ruin your relationship? Or are you, I could be talking to a cross watcher. Are you, Sagittarius, coming into a relationship trying to sabotage somebody else's relationship? Everything can be vice versa. This is secrets, but this is also Pisces, okay? And I have Pisces 2 times. So is there a Pisces here who you are secretly communicating with through the internet? Or is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius trying to communicate with you, and that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is already married in a relationship? So they could be possibly trying to speak to you, Sagittarius, and you're like, why are you talking to me? You're already married. If this is the case, ignore them. Don't entertain them, because if you get involved in their deception, you have to pay karmic debt as well, even though it's them trying to communicate with you. If you entertain someone who's already in an established relationship, you will have to pay karmic debt. Whoever lies or cheats or deceives somebody will have to pay karmic debt. So what I see here is that there is a relationship, okay? And somebody is being watched very closely. This is you at the bottom of the deck. And I see Gemini here. But there's secret communication through the internet. So who is doing the secret communication through the internet? You might not know this yet. This could be a heads up. Pay attention. Pay attention to how your person reacts when you ask them, hey, have you heard from your ex, or have you been talking to anyone from your past? If they're very aggressive in the way they respond to you, it's 100% red flag, okay? When a person responds in an aggressive way, it's a guilty response. It's a way of showing guilt or fear. Or if they right away want to close the subject and change the subject, oh, no, no, I'm not, and they change the subject right away, it's a red flag, okay? Pay attention to the signals. Pay attention to how a person reacts when you ask them questions. And if you intuitively feel like something is up, most of the time something is up, okay? So you should be able to have a healthy, adult, mature conversation with the person who you are involved with. You should be able to ask them questions. But again, somebody is in an established relationship and someone is secretly communicating through the internet. And somebody is being watched very, very closely. So let me know in the comments, how does this resonate? Are you dealing with a fellow Sagittarius? Are you dealing with a Pisces? Are you dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus? If that whole scenario doesn't resonate for you, then you could be possibly having a job opportunity which will be stable and which will give you, financial security. If not, if you're completely single and you have none of these scenarios at all, that means that you will be coming into some kind of offer and it will end up in a solid commitment relationship, which is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. So if you have no Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your past or in your life, this means that there is a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus coming into your life to give you a solid offer of commitment, and it's a loving offer. Okay, Sagittarius, let me know in the comments, how does it resonate for you? I wish you all a very Merry Christmas for whoever celebrates Christmas, and Happy New Year. May this year bring you peace, prosperity, most importantly, happiness and health, okay? Keep yourselves pure in intention. Keep yourselves clean, and clean, I mean in action. Clean in intention. clean in the way that you deal with one another, because the universe is extremely fair. And if you think, I could be talking to you, your cross watcher, whoever thinks that they can do things in secret, or when they are alone, they can get away with things. Everything done in the dark shall come to the light. And when these things are exposed, number one, you have to pay karmic debt, but number two, you hurt the people around you. And, you know, not only do you lose those valuable people, but also you lose credibility with those people. Once trust is broken, you can never gain it back again. And then the universe takes note, and then the universe has to give karmic justice to the people who have suffered, and will give karmic debt to the people who have done the secret, low vibrational actions in the dark. Okay? The justice system is very fair with the universe. I wish you all light and love, and I will see you in 2020. Namaste.